Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel once again. In today's tutorial I'll be showing us how I cut and sew this beautiful gathered halterneck jumpsuit with a drawstring on the waist. So if you know you're interested in knowing how this is being done, kindly watch this video to the end, and please remember to subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so very much, guys. Let's quickly do the needful. So guys, I'll be drafting this on a pattern paper before I will not transfer it to the main fabrics. I'm doing it this way because of the kind of fabrics I'm using for this tutorial. So the depth of my neck for the front part is 3 inches, followed by my bust line, which is 7.5. I'm using 7.5 for my bust line. My bust line is 8 inches, but because it's an halterneck outfit, I'll be using 7.5. Then I will take 3 inches for my neck width, that's 3 by 3. So the next measurement I will take is my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. I'll take it down to my bust line. I will take the same 7.5 inches on my bust line. Then I will go ahead and connect it. So this will serve as my armhole line. So I will take 1 inch from my neck width. Then I'll go to my bust line and take my bust measurement. I added 1.5 inch to it. So from my shoulder down to my half length, then I will connect my armhole. Remember, this is an halterneck outfit, so I will connect from my armhole, so the 1 inch I measured on my shoulder. So I will go ahead and take my half length, my round half length divided by 4 plus 6 inches, because that place I'm going to gather it with a drawstring. So I will connect my neck curve. If you want your halterneck to be deeper, you can cut it deeper, but as you see in that video, this is what I want. So that's my armhole curve right there. This outfit has no sleeve. You can also decide to cut out all the shoulder. It all depends on what you want and what you want to achieve. Can you see? So I will go ahead and use the same pattern paper and cut the back parts of my jumpsuits. Remember, this is the upper part, so I will trace it. The down part is a palazzo trouser. This is the back part. So I'm taking 1 inch depth for the back part, 4 inch because of the back. Remember, the front part is 3 inches because I'll be holding it at the back. I'm not using any zip for this outfit. The back part is open, so I will slash it open. The back part is just 1 inch wider than the front part. So I'll cut out the neck. So this is what the back part look like. When you are cutting on the fabrics, remember to cut on fold. Can you see? That's 3 inches neck width for the front. So I'll go ahead and take 1 inch for the slash. So I have to slash it open because of the gathers, because I'm making a gathers for this, for the upper part of this outfit. I'm taking 1 inch, but on the fabrics I will take 1.5 inches. That's how I'm going to place it, because I want the gathers to come out well. This outfit is very beautiful. The manicure didn't bring out the beauty of this outfit. It's always like that. It can't be the same when someone is wearing it. Can you see? So I'll place my fabrics on fold. So I'm taking 1.5 inches. I'll pin it down. So this is how to make a gathered halterneck outfit, whether gown, top, anyhow, whatever you're doing. Whether you're making a jumpsuit or a top or a gown. So I'll go ahead and cut. This is what it is. So I'll use the front to cut the back. So can you see? When you gather it, you now gather it to your normal neck measurement. So I'll be cutting the back part with the front part. Remember, my 1 inch is still behind, the 1 inch extra for the back part. Please guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, share this video so that others will see and learn from it, and also please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so very much guys for watching. So I will slash the back part open. Remember that your neckline and the back, the front neckline and the back neckline, the depth are not the same thing. Please take notes so that you don't make that mistake. So I'll go ahead and cut the down parts. So from my waist to my hip is 9 inches. I use 12 inches for my crotch. That's from my waist to my crotch line is 12 inches in this particular palazzo. So I will connect it. So whatever I use on my hip is the same thing I'm going to use on my waist, because I'm going to gather it with the drawstring. That's why it has to be wider than my normal waist, round waist measurement. So after taking my hip measurement divided by 4, I added 3.5 inches to it. So I will take the same measurement on my waist line, that is 14 inches. So I later deducted 1 inch so that the shape of my trouser will come out. So I'll go ahead and take my crotch from my hip. I added from that my hip line, I added 1.5 inches on my crotch. Remember, your crotch is where you measure your lap measurement divided by 2. Your round lap measurement divided by 2. So I'll now create my crotch curve. So I'll go ahead and cut it. It's just very simple. I didn't do much on this. Can you see? So on the down part, I went in the leg, I went in by 1.5 inches. Then I will connect it to the hip part of my trouser. 1.5. Can you see? So I will cut it out. So on the waistline, I went in by 1 inch. This is the 1 inch I said I deducted. So I now have 13 inches on my waist. So I'll connect it to the hip line just to give it a little shape. Can you see? So guys, this is what it is. So I'll use it and cut the fabrics, both the front and the back. So my fabrics is on fold. So my paper is not long enough. My paper is about 39 inches long. So, and my trouser is 45 inches. So that is the reason for that extension at the down part. Can you see? So I'll go ahead and cut the back part. So I only added 1.5 inches to it, to the back part. So on the upper part, the back part is 1 inch longer than the front part of my trouser, just around the center back. The center back is longer than the center front, as usual, just the normal way we cut our trouser. So guys, I'm done cutting both the up and down. It's now time to stitch. So this is my trouser on my machine. So I'll go ahead and stitch the front part. This is the center front. So I will stitch with 0.5 inch. That is the two front parts. So I stitch the crotch area. That's the center front. Can you see? So I'll do the same thing to the back parts. This is the center back. You can make this outfit with Ankara, Duchess. It just depends on what you have at hand. So this is the top. I'll go ahead and gather with a loose stitch. Remember not to gather the shoulder parts and the allowance at the back. This is for your back part though, and the front part too. Don't gather the shoulder. So I'll go ahead and gather it after stitching with a loose stitch. This is the front part. Can you see? I'll gather to my normal neck measurement. So this is what the front part look like. So I will knot it before giving it a tight stitch so that it won't lose. So I'll now take my measurements to know if I've gotten my exact neck measurement. I'll do the same thing to the back parts. So I will now give it a tight stitch so that it will not lose when I'm fixing the neck collar. Please guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and remember to put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. So this is my bias. I'm going to turn the armhole with my bias. Can you see? After stitching, I will now top stitch before I will now turn it inside. You can decide to use the material, but I think for this particular fabrics I prefer the bias. And don't drag it while stitching because this material stretches. It stretches so much, so if you drag it, it will not come out well. Can you see? It will now have all those bumps, so make sure you don't stretch it. Can you see? I will now turn it, then stitch. The fabrics is fine for this style, but because of how it stretches, it might not be that easy when you're sewing it. That's why I have to cut it with the pattern paper. Can you see? I've turned the both armhole for the front, so I'll do the same thing to the back parts. So after that, I will now join the upper part to the down parts. I will join the upper part of my outfit to the down parts. This is the front. I'm joining it to the front part of my trouser. I'll do the same thing for the back parts, just like you are making a gown. The same way you make a gown. see the back parts. I've joined it, so I'll go ahead and join the shoulder. The 1 inch is about 0.75 now, because I've taken some out of it for the armhole. Remember, I turned the armhole with a bias, so I used 0.25, so it's meaning about 0.75 inch. So I'll stitch it. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Can you see? Can you see what my jumpsuit is looking like? So I'll take my round neck. My round neck here is 16 inches. So I have to cut out a fresh fabrics about 45 inches. My round neck, because I'm going to tie it at the back. So because it's 16 inches, I will take 8 inches from the middle of these fabrics. I measured 8 inches on one part and 8 inches on the other part. So I will now stitch it. This is on fold. This is about 6 inches. So if I folded it into two, so it now gives me about 3 inches. So I will stitch from the middle to the 8 inches. I will do the same thing to the other side. So 8 inches in the two sides. So when I get to where the 8 inches stop, I will now turn it. Can you see? I will now turn it to the back and stitch. Then I will turn it to the front again, because this part I'm going to tie it, so I have to stitch it inside. It's very simple. Can you see? So I turn this part to the side, to the back, to the wrong side of the fabrics. So I will stitch it again from the beginning to the 8 inches on the one side, and I will do the same thing on the other side. So the 8 inches will now be from the center of my front to the back, then the two sides, 8 inches plus 8 inches, that's 16 inches. That's my total round neck. So I'll go ahead and attach it to my jumpsuit. So I'll attach it from the middle, from the mid points of the front part to the back. I will attach 8 inches, then 8 inches on the other side. After stitching one side, I will go ahead and stitch the other side. Then the remaining parts will now be for the tying. I will tie it at the back. So the back part, I close it halfway. So the remaining parts, as is shown on the thumbnail, the remaining part is now open. From my mid back to the neck is open. So you can decide to even leave the back open if you want. Can you see? So I'll tie this remaining parts. That's why I have to turn it to the wrong side and stitch it. Can you see? So the next thing I will do is to stitch the leg of my trouser. From the crotch area, I will stitch down. Then after that, I will run the side parts from the armhole down to the leg of my trouser. So I will close the both legs. Can you see that? So after this, the next thing I did was to stitch my string casing. Can you see? From the center front, I took 1 inch away from the center front. The same thing for the back, for the center back, 1 inch away. Can you see? This is the center back right here. So I will now fix the string, the drawstring inside. Then I will stitch it. I will hold it down from the beginning part. This is my center back. See, I'm pinning it. I will now stitch. Make sure that your needle doesn't touch the rope inside. If you stitch on it, it will not be able to move. So I will now go ahead and stitch it. Can you see? So guys, this is the last part for this hour tutorial. I'm sure you have subscribed to my channel and given this video a thumbs up. Please guys, make sure you share this video so that others will see and learn from it. Make sure you stay glued to this channel. Thank you so very much guys for watching. See you in our next tutorial and bye for now.